Hello, guys. Welcome back to another exciting episode. I'm thrilled to have you with us today. We've got some amazing discussions lined up that you definitely won't want to miss. So grab a seat, kick back, and let's dive right in. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. This is Emma, and you're listening to Let's Talk About English podcast.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Ben here, ready to talk about one of the most iconic shows in TV history, How I Met Your Mother. I mean, who doesn't know the legendary catchphrases from that show?
Oh, 100%. I'm seriously so excited about today's episode. The show is just packed with hilarious lines that are literally a part of pop culture now. I mean, you can't say suit up without someone instantly thinking of Barney, right?
Absolutely. And I still love the legend, wait for it, Dary line. Honestly, I feel like I use that at least once a week. People probably think I'm crazy, but it's like second nature at this point.
Same here. I've definitely used it way too many times. And don't get me started on "Have you met Ted?" That line is iconic in its own right. It's just so simple but so effective.
Oh, for sure. It's like one of those things that just sticks with you. But you know, some of these lines like the bro code or the playbook have become a whole thing, right?
Totally. And it's not just the catchphrases. It's the whole culture around How I Met Your Mother that's made these lines even more memorable. It's like they're a part of who we are now.
Yeah, and it's funny because while some of these lines are super funny, they've also got this deep layer of meaning, especially when you start reflecting on how they connect with the characters and their personal journeys.
Exactly. So today we're going to dive into some of the most famous catchphrases, explore where they came from, and maybe even give you a few tips on how to use them in real life. Like, you can't just walk into a room and say, "suit up," and expect everyone to get it, right?
Right, you've got to have the timing down. But first, let's talk about some of the expressions that made How I Met Your Mother such a pop culture phenomenon, starting with legend, wait for it, Dary.
Oh man, Barney really did it with that one. It's so simple, but when you say it, it just sticks. And the pause before dairy, it's everything. That little dramatic effect makes all the difference.
It's hilarious, but also just perfect timing. It's one of those lines that when you say it, people know exactly where it's from. It's not just a catchphrase, it's a vibe.
Seriously, it's a whole vibe. And it's one of those phrases you can use in different situations. You're at a party, someone's telling an epic story, and you can just jump in with a legend, wait for it, dairy. It's almost like you're part of the crew.
Exactly, and it's almost like it automatically gives you a level of coolness. I feel like every time I say it, I instantly become 10% cooler.
Totally. It's like you're channeling your inner Barney. And that's the magic of these lines. They give you a little confidence boost, even if you're not wearing a suit.
Right? And speaking of suits, let's not forget about suit up. That line is as iconic as Barney himself.
Oh, I love that one. Every time I wear a suit, I just feel like I'm supposed to shout "suit up" like it's mandatory. It's like the show gave us permission to dress up and feel cool while doing it.
Exactly. Like, suit up is more than just a phrase. It's a lifestyle choice. It's all about making things legendary, and the suit is your armor.
All right, so let's dive deeper into some of these iconic lines. One of my personal favorites is "Have you met Ted?" It's like the quintessential introduction, right?
Oh, for sure. That one never gets old. I mean, Ted's whole thing is about trying to find the one. And this line was just so classic. It's simple when it's like opening the door to a whole adventure.
Yeah, and it's almost like this running joke throughout the show. Every time someone new enters the group, it's Ted's cue to make this dramatic introduction, and it's always so awkward, but in the best way.
Yeah, it's like Ted didn't even care about the fact that he was a bit socially awkward. He was just living his best life, and honestly, it kind of makes us all feel a little better about our own social blunders.
Exactly. Like, no one really knows how to handle those awkward first meetings, and How I Met Your Mother turned it into a moment of comedy. And it's not just about Ted's awkwardness. It's about how he keeps putting himself out there, even when it doesn't always work.
Totally. And there's that whole, "Hey, I'm Ted. Have you met Ted?" moment.
It's kind of like this goofy ritual in the show. He does it so many times, but it never loses its charm.
Right? And let's be real, it's all about timing. It's like if you say, "Have you met Ted?" at the right moment, it's instantly hilarious. But if you say it at the wrong time, well, that's when you look a little ridiculous.
Yeah, definitely. So it's all about knowing when to drop these lines. I mean, that's the trick to making them work. It's like using suit up. You can't just walk into a room and yell it randomly, right?
Yeah, you've got to feel it out. These catchphrases are all about timing and context. Like, you can't go around saying, "Legend, wait for it, Dary," at a funeral, you know? It's about understanding the vibe of the moment.
Exactly. You gotta match the energy. Like suit up fits at a wedding or an important event, but maybe not when you're chilling at home in sweatpants.
Right. You can't exactly suit up when you're just lounging around on the couch. But imagine this. You're heading to a fancy dinner and you look at your friend and just drop the suit up moment. It totally works.
Totally. That's the magic of these phrases. It's all about the vibe you're giving off. And let's be real, it adds this extra level of fun to any situation.
For sure. And it's not just the big dramatic lines. There are some smaller ones too, like the Bro Code. Man, that book was its own thing. I still remember that whole bros before hoes mantra. Classic.
Oh man, the bro code was hilarious. Some of those rules were so over the top, but that's what made them funny. It was like Barney was just making up random rules for his own amusement. But at the same time, some of those rules were kind of relatable.
Yeah, definitely. It's funny because even though the Bro Code was totally absurd, it was a huge part of the show's dynamic. It was about friendship, loyalty, and also just being ridiculous, you know?
Yeah, like Barney took friendship and turned it into a ridiculous science, but at the same time, you could see the heart behind it, especially when he and Ted had those moments of bro bonding.
Exactly. It was all about that balance of ridiculousness and real emotion. And honestly, that's what made How I Met Your Mother so great. It wasn't just a sitcom, it had depth. It was about the ups and downs of life, love, and friendship, all wrapped in hilarious one-liners.
Definitely. And it's so cool that we're still quoting these lines today. They've become part of our culture, you know? Like, who doesn't know what suit up means? It's practically a universal phrase now.
Yup. And that's what makes How I Met Your Mother so legendary. The way it turned these little moments into iconic phrases that will never die. It's like every time I hear "Legend, wait for it, Dary," I can't help but smile.
Same. It's just one of those things that brings you back to the show. And even though we've all heard the lines a million times, they still get us every time.
All right, we're back and ready to dive even deeper into How I Met Your Mother and all those epic catchphrases that became a huge part of pop culture. But let's talk about how people actually use them in real life, shall we?
Oh man, that's always the fun part. It's one thing to watch the show and laugh, but it's another to throw these phrases around in real life and see the reactions. I mean, if you just walk up to a friend and say, "Legend, wait for it, Dary," and they get it, you know you're in the right crowd.
Exactly. But here's the thing. Some people really try to use these phrases in everyday life, and sometimes it totally works, and sometimes it's a little awkward. Like, I remember trying to use "Have you met Ted?" once at a party, and it was like crickets. Total fail.
Oh man, that's rough. But you know what? It happens. Timing is everything. I think that's the key takeaway with all of these iconic lines. You have to know when to drop them.
For sure. Like, you can't just randomly yell "suit up" in the middle of a meeting, right? There's got to be a reason. But when you do use it in the right moment, it's like the ultimate icebreaker.
Absolutely. And that's what makes it so fun. These lines aren't just for How I Met Your Mother fans. They're for everyone. They've transcended the show and become part of everyday language. It's kind of crazy how one show can make that much of an impact.
I know, right? It's wild. And it's not just How I Met Your Mother. There are other shows too, like Friends, The Office, and Parks and Rec, that have their own set of catchphrases that people use all the time. It's like this shared cultural language that we all get.
Exactly. I think that's what makes TV so powerful. It's not just entertainment, it shapes the way we communicate. A good catchphrase can last way beyond the final episode of a show. It becomes something you carry with you.
Oh, totally. And you know what's interesting? It's how some of these phrases start as jokes or random lines, and over time they evolve. Like, suit up was just a funny thing Barney said, but now it's practically a call to action. It's like a statement.
Right, it's not just a phrase, it's a lifestyle choice. When you say suit up, you're not just talking about putting on a suit. You're talking about being that confident, badass person that Barney is. It's like channeling your inner Barney Stinson.
Definitely. And that's the beauty of these lines. They aren't just words, they're a vibe, a feeling. Like you hear Legen, wait for it, Dary, and suddenly you're ready to take on the world. It's like these catchphrases give you that little extra boost of confidence.
Yeah, and it's funny how they come with such a strong emotional attachment. I mean, you hear Legend, wait for it, Dary, and you immediately think of all the hilarious moments Barney had. Same with Have You Met Ted? It's all tied to the journey of those characters and the nostalgia of the show.
Exactly. These phrases remind us of the characters and the stories. They're not just lines, they're moments in time. Like every time I say suit up, I'm not just thinking about the words, I'm thinking about how Barney used it to build his entire persona.
Oh, for sure. It's like if you say suit up, you're not just talking about clothes. You're talking about stepping into a role, owning that role, and owning the moment. And that's exactly what Barney was all about.
You know, I think we all wish we could be a little more like Barney. Like his confidence and his way of saying these things with such conviction. It's impossible not to admire that.
Yeah, no kidding. But you know what's funny? People try to be like Barney, but they don't always nail the delivery. It's like trying to copy a magic trick without knowing the secret. You've got to have the confidence to back it up.
That's the trick, right? It's all about owning it. You can't just say Legend, wait for it, Dary, and expect people to think you're cool. You've got to say it like you mean it, like you're living the legendary moment.
Absolutely. And when it's done right, it's hilarious. You feel like you're part of something bigger. It's a bit of a bonding experience, you know?
Yeah, it's a way to connect with people who get it. When you drop one of these lines, it's like saying, hey, I'm on the same page as you. I know this show, I know these moments, and we're in this together.
Exactly. And that's what makes catchphrases so special. They're these little cultural references that bring people together. And it's not just the words, it's the memories they hold and the emotions they bring up.
All right, we've reached the final part of today's episode. This has been so much fun, talking about all these legendary catchphrases from How I Met Your Mother. We've covered everything from Legend, wait for it, Dary, to suit up, and all those little moments that make the show so memorable.
Yeah, it's crazy how just a few words can carry so much weight. Every time we use one of these catchphrases, it's like we're reliving those iconic moments with the gang. It's honestly a part of our pop culture now.
Totally. And remember, guys, it's not just about the words, it's about the timing and the vibe you bring when you use them. So next time you bust out a Legend, wait for it, Dary, or suit up, make sure you're doing it with all the confidence Barney would.
Haha, for real. And don't forget to channel your inner Ted when you're doing the Have You Met Ted? It's all about owning the moment, right?
Exactly. And before we wrap up, let's quickly recap some of the most important phrases we talked about today. Legend, wait for it, Dary, suit up, have you met Ted? And of course, the bro code.
Don't forget the playbook. That's another one that's kind of legendary in its own way. And remember, guys, these phrases are not just for laughs. They bring a sense of fun and confidence, so use them wisely.
Right? And now, if you've enjoyed today's episode, make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a comment telling us your favorite How I Met Your Mother quote, and share this episode with your friends who are also fans of the show. We'd love to hear which lines you use in real life.
Yep, and don't forget to turn on those notifications so you never miss an episode. We've got more fun discussions coming your way. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. This has been Let's Talk About English podcast, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.